welcome back. Today we're going to be making Manestra. Forgive me if I get this wrong, but it's basically Greek tomato soup. So we're going to start with some olive oil in a pan and we're going to get that heating up. And then we're going to chop out onions. Again, just remember, I'm working in bigger quantities, so don't go by what you see in this video. If you want the recipe sheet, just let me know and I will post it on Facebook or give it out, wherever you want. This is a really nice, easy recipe. Super simple and super tasty. So we just want to roughly chop out onions. They kind of melt into nothing, so I slice it. This is one of the recipes that I know my sister, who's such a fussy eater, she'll eat this. She loves this. So I know if she'll eat it, then the children are going to be more willing to try it. So even though she doesn't like onions, it just melts to nothing. Also, I realised why I take the sound off my videos, because apparently I sing in the background, like this. Do 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 do. Gonna be this way. Did you get the tune? It was a Friends theme song. It was on the radio in the background and I started singing. I didn't realise until I came to edit the video. That was a nice way to bring me down a level. No X Factor additions for me. But anyway, we're just going to chop up the onion and we're going to put it in the pan to start sweating. Now we're going to add garlic. Now I would say 2 cloves, but this garlic clove was huge. I thought this was like 2, like wrapped up into one when you get that, but that was 1 garlic clove. It was huge. I had to go and show everybody in the classroom. They probably thought I was crazy. But we're going to chop this quite roughly. Again, this melts into nothing. So we're going to put it in, just keep an eye on it, keep it on like a medium-low heat, because if it catches and burns, it's going to leave a horrible taste. So just keep an eye on it, keep stirring it, and it should look like this. This is a really quick recipe to do. Oh, and these are the stock cubes that I always use. I just find them really flavourful, and they're gluten-free and very handy to use. I find 1 is more than ample. So we're going to put some salt in, about a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put some pepper in, and some oregano. You know the drill. If you want to use mixed herbs instead, because that's all you have, do it. I just had the fancy oregano. Now this is the star of the show, orzo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's pasta. It's pasta that looks like rice. It is amazing. You don't have to use this. You can use any sort of small shaped pasta. So, if I remember, I'll put at the end of the video the substitutes you can use instead of this. One of them, which I thought was really cute, was like children's like alphabet pasta or broken up spaghetti. So you can use anything. You can also use macaroni, that was another suggestion. But we're going to put that also in and let it toast with the onions. But look at this fancy can opener. It's so cute. Little handle. I haven't seen one like this before, but I wouldn't recommend getting it because you might be able to see every now and then. It doesn't really cut all the way through and leaves like these gaps. It was a pain. So I had to like leverage it open with a knife. Now don't do what I do. You know the rule. Don't do what I do. Be safe and make sure that it opens all the way properly. Do not use a butter knife to leverage it open. Anyway, you also know from other videos that if it says to use chopped tomatoes or chopped canned tomatoes, I normally get the plum ones and cut it up myself because I don't like the stalk, and I'll show you why now. So this is also getting toasty. I'm trying to show you every point of the recipe. This is what it's looking like. See, don't do that. So this is a little bit I don't like, the stalk, like the belly button of the tomato. I don't like it. Horrible. So do your tomatoes. It's normally a tin of tomatoes. Again, I'm bulking up the recipe. Now, I open my passata cartons like this because I find that I can get every last bit out of it. So I'm just showing you how I do this, which is just basically ripping the corners on the side before opening them. Now on the sidelines, I've got a jug of water, hot water with a stock cube dissolving in it. And we're going to add that into the pot. We're going to let that then come to a boil and then reduce the heat down and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now don't forget the orzo is a pasta, so it will absorb a lot of the juice. So you can either keep it quite stewy or you can make it more soupy with more water. So while it was simmering, I just popped some spinach in because it doesn't need that long to cook. And it does look really good, doesn't it? It looks really fancy. Now, you can put things on top of this. I haven't done it until now, but you could put some feta on there or some parmesan. It tastes just as nice without it. Have a little bit of bread with it. Don't forget there's pasta in it anyway, so it's carbs on carbs. I love it. So sprinkle some on top. Just like so. It looks so good. I feel so posh. And we can't leave without doing a mess check. Now, it doesn't look so bad in the videos, but in person, this was awful. I felt like I was on a crime scene. And, you know, the dishes. I hate dishes. I always try and leave them till last. But be careful. The orzo likes to stick to the bottom of the pan, so you're going to have to keep an eye on it and keep stirring it. So I hope you all enjoy this. It's gone down a treat. Everybody liked it, unless they're just being nice to me. But again, if you want the recipe, just get in touch with us and I can send it to you. But we'll see you next time. Have fun. Bye.